I'm honestly at a loss for words to be totally honest with you. So if you don't know who this person is on screen, I mean it says it up there, but Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest, basically the creator of our childhoods has passed away today. And yeah, I'm honestly just at a loss for words. Like I said, it's on Twitter, but like Dragon Ball was the thing that I grew up on, and I still watch it to this day. I don't read the Super manga because I just don't, but it was something that I grew up on like a lot. I can remember like when I was younger, always trying to do like the Kamehameha and going Super Saiyan. But I mean, that's I'm pretty sure that's what everyone who grew up on Dragon Ball did. Even kids nowadays know who Goku is and what Super Saiyan and Saiyans and all that other stuff is. So that just shows you how strong Dragon Ball's reach is. Since some shows usually, they have their little flair, but most of the time they just go away. But Dragon Ball has been a prevalent thing for a very long time. Even every May or something, Goku flies. They fly a Goku for Kids Day or something in Japan. A lot of other animes don't get that besides Dragon Ball, since its reach is just so far. And yeah, I really I don't have words, honestly. I mean, I don't script anything, but this one I just definitely not scripting this because there's no reason to, because I don't want to script what I feel. I just kind of want to just have this on and just kind of spit out what I wanted to. Like Dragon Ball is honestly, it's such an amazing thing. Like, sure, it has its ups and downs, like a lot of animes do, but there's just something about Dragon Ball that just I don't really know. I can't truthfully explain it, but it's just something just feels special about it. Just being able to see someone who might be a little bit older than you or a little bit younger, and just being able to ask them, "Hey, do you know what Dragon Ball is?" And 9 times out of 10, they will know what it is, since its reach is that popular. And with Akira Toriyama passing away, it sucks. Like first we lost the author of Berserk, and then we lost the author of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just, man. I mean, there's really nothing none of us could do. You know what I mean? It's not like we could tell Toriyama, we could have told them, yeah, man, just like take your break or whatever. No, we couldn't do that. So, it just sucks. It really does. Like all of our favorite creators are getting older. Some have a lot of issues, and um, yeah, it's really unfortunate. It's really sad. I mean, whenever someone passes, it's always sad. It's not like you should be praying for someone to die, but this one just hits home a little bit harder, since, like I said, I grew up on Dragon Ball. Vegeta is my favorite Dragon Ball character. Granted, he loses a lot, but still, I don't care. Ever since Vegeta was introduced in the Saiyan Saga, I think I liked him ever since. And that was way back in the day. Even now, he's still my favorite Dragon Ball character. And that speaks volumes when we have like new characters and stuff. Vegeta is always my favorite, and it's always gonna stay that way. Like, sure, Goku is everyone's favorite, but I prefer Vegeta, his redemption and stuff, over Goku. And yeah, it just sucks. And Taro being like, Toriyama was the reason why I started drawing, just hits home. Like I imagine that if I do go back on Twitter tonight, because I've been like on and off Twitter to just see what everyone is posting. And honestly, it's making me feel worse. I probably shouldn't be on Twitter for the next few days because I don't want to cry because I probably will because I already saw a tweet being like, quote your like favorite saddest Dragon Ball moments. I'm not going down that thread because I will cry because when Vegeta blew himself up against Majin Buu, that made me bawl my eyes out when I was younger. Obviously, now I know he's alive. You know, it didn't do anything, but at the time, with my young mind, I thought Vegeta was dead, like he wasn't coming back. So I'm not gonna go down that because I really do not want to cry because I'll bawl my eyes out if I go down that thread. Um, I had a video coming out tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it at that time. The funny thing is, I recorded that video earlier today. I was gonna have it go out tomorrow, just so I had a video out tomorrow, but I really don't know. This video's probably gonna come out super late, and if it does, comment RIP Akira Toriyama and be respectful. All right, Dragon Ball may have not been, it may have had its flaws, but this man crafted our childhoods. So just be respectful. Leave your favorite Dragon Ball moments in the comments. I'll give some of mine, and then I think I'm gonna end the video. So probably one of my favorite Dragon Ball moments. I don't know why my little thing fell. One of my favorite Dragon Ball moments was probably, I don't know, Vegeta's redemption. Like when Vegeta and Goku were fighting when he was Majin, and Vegeta was like, "Yeah, Kakarot, I've grown to love planet Earth. I made a family." Like it's just so crazy to think about Vegeta going from this ruthless tyrant in the Saiyan saga, not caring about killing anyone, to what he is throughout Dragon Ball. Like that character arc is crazy, and I'm so glad that I was there to witness it happen when it was airing. Because now, if I got into Dragon Ball like in 2024, it wouldn't have been the same. You know, that's like a core memory in my childhood of being like, you know, I was here essentially because I think I started watching Dragon Ball during the Saiyan saga. So yeah, just to be like, I was here from when Vegeta was the main antagonist to Goku's best friend. Is just crazy to think about that arc, and even in Super, he got better too. Like when Trunks, or no, when Zamasu was gonna hit Trunks with lightning of absolution, and you know what? I want you to know I'm not editing this video like that. So if y'all can't hear me, then it is what it is. I'm not editing this. I'm just releasing it as it is. So yeah, when Zamasu was gonna hit Trunks with lighting up of absolution, and Vegeta jumped in front of it. I don't know, something about that just like, oh, Vegeta, you have grown as a character. And going back to Dragon Ball, when Vegeta was gonna blow himself up for Majin Buu, and he hugged Trunks, being like, "Dude, bro, I never gave you a hug," and him hugging Trunks, thinking that he's gonna be the hero, he's gonna save the day for everyone from Majin Buu, and just him doing that and like knocking out Trunks and Goten, as bad as it sounds, him doing that to make sure that when he blew himself up, they didn't get hit by it. It's just amazing. Like it really is just amazing. Vegeta is an amazing character. I just wish, you know, I just wish he kind of had better. You won your battles essentially, but it doesn't matter. Vegeta is still one of my favorite characters of all time. Actually, honestly, I'm probably gonna buy like a Vegeta action figure and just have him somewhere on my desk or something, since he is my favorite character. It's the least I can do for Toriyama. So yeah, it's just really unfortunate. I will say though, because I was thinking about this. I am glad that Toriyama gave, like, he's not writing Dragon Ball anymore. He gave it to Torotaro. So I'm glad that he did that. since with Berserk's author, he passed unexpectedly, and I think he also gave like the key points to Berserk to one of his friends or something. And it just makes me worried about Hunter x Hunter's author. Why can I not remember your name? I really can't remember your name. You know, you would think I would have this prepared, but I really don't. It's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna feel it. Togashi. Okay, yeah, yeah. Like I wish Togashi would just give someone the rights, or let someone else draw Hunter x Hunter, since Togashi too isn't doing the best, and I just fear that he's gonna go before Hunter x Hunter can really end, since he basically said he made like two different endings, and he gave us one of them because he doesn't think he's going to be around much longer. So I hope that he just gives someone else. He lets someone else draw Hunter x Hunter instead of him doing it, because it's not good for him since he has all these health issues. And uh, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say about this. Rest in peace, Toriyama. You have made so many people's childhoods, their teenagehoods, their adulthoods. You've inspired a lot of people to do anime and other stuff related to Dragon Ball. Like, there are so many Dragon Ball YouTubers out there who started it because of Dragon Ball. There have been so many connections made about people in just life, about them liking Dragon Ball. So you've inspired a lot of people. You've influenced a lot of people. Your legacy will never die because Dragon Ball is never going anywhere. Once everyone who is alive right now, once we all go, Dragon Ball will still be a prevalent thing. It'll definitely be a prevalent thing. So yeah, let me end the video before I start crying. So rest in peace, Akira Toriyama, and thank you for everything you've done for everyone.